Welcome back to today's lecture, ABO blood groups. I'm your presenter, Dr. Mausmi Shankaradala, working as an assistant professor in Department of Biochemistry, St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous. This lecture is a part of certificate course run by Department of Biochemistry of St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Vishakhapatnam. The certificate course name is General Physiology. It is a duration of 8 weeks course, and the participants are graduate students, any graduate students of degree like first year to the final year. The lecture is designed as contents like the ABO blood group and its features, that is introduction, different blood groups A, B, AB and O, RH blood groups and types, what are the characteristics of each blood group and what is the clinical importance, and summing up the summary. First and foremost thing, ABO blood groups, which you were acquainted with since your schooling days, even in your plus 2, now in the graduation. ABO blood group system classifies the bloods based on the presence of antigens A and B, which are present on the red blood cells. So we have the red blood cells. It is one of the major components of the blood. These red blood cells are not nucleated. There is no particular nucleus. If the antigens are present on red blood cells, there are two types of antigens, A and B. If the antigens are present on the red blood cells, based on that, the blood group classification was done by Karl Landsteiner. Blood group A has antigen A on red blood cells and anti-B antibodies in the plasma. There will be an opposite. If you are having an antigen A, then you will be having anti-B in the plasma. So vice versa, blood group B will be obviously having antigen B on the red blood cells and anti-A antibodies in the plasma. Blood groups AB has both antigens A and B and no antibodies at all. So that is the reason there is no reaction between any blood group and AB blood group. Why? Because there are no antibodies. So it can accept any blood group from any person. Like these persons can accept the blood from any blood group. Either it is A, B, AB or O. So this makes them universal recipient. Dear students, once again I repeat, antigens are present on red blood cells, whereas antibodies are present in the plasma. When it comes to blood group AB, there are only antigens present on the red blood cells A and B, whereas absolutely zero antibodies in the plasma. So because of this reason, any blood group can be accepted by them and they are called as universal recipient. Blood group O has no antigens, sorry. Whereas the blood group O has no antigens at all, but both anti-A and anti-B antibodies are present, therefore making it a universal donor. So whereas antigen AB is universal recipient, antigen O, blood group AB is universal recipient, whereas blood group O is universal donor. They'll not have any antigens. They'll only have the anti-A, anti-B antibodies in their blood. Thus, they can donate to any blood groups. The RH factor, that is RH blood group system, depends upon the presence of an external factor called as RH factor. Usually they called it as D antigen. Usually we read about two antigens, antigen A, antigen B. They are present on RBC, whereas antibodies, anti-A, anti-B antibodies are present in plasma. Now this external one is extra one actually. The D antigen is present on red blood cells only. If it is present, it will be indicated as positive. If it is absent, it will be indicated as negative. So here we can see Rh positive individuals have the Rh antigen, whereas Rh negative individuals will lack it. Coming to the different blood groups A, B, AB and O. The blood groups A has antigen A on the red blood cells and anti-B antibodies in the plasma. The blood group B has antigen B on the red blood cells and anti-A antibodies in the plasma. Universal recipient blood group AB has both antigen A and B and absolutely no antibodies. Whereas universal donor blood group O has no antigens at all, but both anti-A and anti-B antibodies are present. The Rh blood group system depends upon the presence of Rh antigen. So Rh positive individuals have the Rh antigen whereas negative lack. So different blood groups include A positive with Rh antigen, A negative without Rh antigen, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive with Rh negative, Rh antigen, O negative with Rh not having. Now, the Rh blood groups and types, already we have seen the Rh blood grouping system depends upon the presence of this antigen. And Rh positive individuals have the Rh antigen while the Rh negative individuals lack it. So, different blood groups include A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, AB, AB minus, O plus, and O minus. A plus has A antigen and Rh antigen while A lacks Rh antigen, A negative. B positive has B antigen and Rh antigen while B negative lacks Rh antigen. AB positive has AB and Rh antigen and it is a universal recipient, whereas O lacks all the antigens and it is a universal donor. Characteristics of each blood group. Different blood groups include the 8 combinations, that is A plus, A negative, B plus, B negative, AB plus, AB negative, O positive, O negative. Okay. These all together comes under this. Coming to the main thing, that is what is the clinical importance? Blood transfusion. Whenever an individual meets with a fatal incident where huge loss of blood is seen, at that juncture what happens is the blood will be lost. So if the blood is not restored immediately, because the hematopoiesis is nothing but how the blood is formed, but it will take time. So to prevent that, what happens, first we will take the blood and infuse into that. So that is called as blood transfusion. It must match both AB and Rh systems to avoid agglutination. Incompatible transfusion leads to clumping. For example, if a person is A positive, you can only give him an O blood group or A positive blood group only. Unless that, if you give any other thing, that is called as incompatible. There, compatible means same line. Incompatible means different. So incompatible transfusion leads to definitely clumping and destruction of RBC. So it is very, very, very important to check once or twice before the blood transfusion. And one more thing is this Rh incompatibility occurs during the pregnancy. It is which can cause the erythroblastosis fetalis. So if the mother is negative and the father is positive, there are high chances that the baby can be having a ambiguity, like whether it can be positive or negative. Why? Because mother is negative. So this Rh incompatibility during the pregnancy, if both the parents are positive, no problem. If both the parents are negative, no problem. If one positive and one negative is there in the parent combination, definitely the baby will be affected. So to prevent that, the mothers are injected anti-D injections. And this condition occurs when the Rh negative mother carries a Rh positive fetus. So it can be, as we already discussed, it can be prevented using the anti-Rh antibodies. Thus, knowledge of these blood groups is very, very essential in medicine and transfusion. And also remember, dear students, it is always advisable to go for blood donation once in 6 months. Why? Because when you keep donating, definitely there will be a circulation of your new blood inside. Okay, no doubt your blood will be going on like a regular time, like the flushing out will be there if it is like female. Whereas even in male or female, it is advised to go for this blood donation so that once in every 6 months there will be a complete generation, like it will be fluxing of your machinery, blood, what you call your hemopoietic process and all. It's like just like your machine. When you just take some oil out, definitely you'll keep the new oil and again you'll go through that. Summary: the ABO blood group system classifies blood based on antigens A and B present on the red blood cells, and blood transfusion must match both ABO and RH systems to avoid agglutination. Different blood groups include 8 combinations: A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, and O negative. The RH blood group system depends upon the presence of RH antigen on RBCs. These are the national and international references, dear students. Quick sum up: Guyton and Hall textbook of medical physiology, Essentials of Medical Physiology by K. Simbalingam, Human Anatomy and Physiology by Ellen and Mare, and textbook of Medical Biochemistry and Physiology by Chatterjee and Rana Shinde. Thank you.